So let's look at the power of loving yourself. And I got this information from Psychology Today. It was a very powerful article. And this is just some of the nuggets from it. And it said, when we love ourselves, we take better care of ourselves, and we are less likely to engage in harmful or unhealthy behaviors like overeating, alcohol abuse, and neglecting the body. Now, just think about that. The more that you love yourself, is the less that you're going to engage in harmful or unhealthy behaviors. Anything that you are doing that you know ain't right or good for you, but you still do it, in some area, in some way, you do not love yourself. And it's important that we understand this, because the more that we can start to see that this behavior, whether I'm allowing someone to do something to me, whether I'm engaging in this unhealthy behavior, whether I'm drinking too much, eating too much, whether I'm not getting enough sleep, whether I'm not taking my lunch break at work, these are all signs. What you're saying is your work is more valuable than your health and well-being. We have to change this around. We have to be in love with ourselves again. Because when your health goes, who's there to help you? Your manager ain't there to help you. We have to be serious about our love for ourselves. Our self-love needs to become a priority. And because when you do that and your cup and your jug is filled up, then you're able to give out bountifully to others, whether it be your wife, husband, children, clients, whoever it may be. But charity starts at home. Start by loving yourself first. In addition, studies show that high self-esteem levels might even protect the heart by boosting your parasympathetic nervous system. So what I was talking about earlier. So when you have high self-esteem, when you are loving yourself and caring for yourself, you are actually boosting a part of your body that's fundamental for your overall well-being. This is powerful stuff. The power of love, self-love. Your PNS calms your heart by suppressing stress levels. So again, because the PNS system helps to calm and helps you to rest, it reduces and suppresses your stress levels, which means you're not impacting on your health and well-being. But it also lowers your heart rate and fighting off inflammation. And we know that all sicknesses are the form of inflammation, which in turn can protect your cardiovascular system. So when you love yourself, you nurture and vitalize both your spirit and your physical body. Just think about that. Just turning up the notch in terms of loving yourself could probably move so much people from the sicknesses and the ailments that they are experiencing. Just seeing themselves in that different way, giving themselves a bit more attention, could have powerful results in your life. So, self-love is multifaceted. So it encompasses our ability to accept ourselves, have a realistic and a balanced view of our strengths and weaknesses, and it enables us to care for ourselves. So when you have self-love, it doesn't mean that you're perfect, but you understand and accept that there's parts of you that do well and parts that need a bit more attention. And in those bits that need a bit more attention, you approach it with love. Kind of like how, if any of you are parents on this webinar, how you dealt with your children when they were first born. That love, that affection, that care. Yes, they had you up late night crying. Yes, they would, poo themselves, and in the late night you've got to change them. But you did it with love. You looked past that. Treat yourself that way. Self-love can help us to find purpose and meaning, and can lead to a more fulfilled and healthy life. You see, because when you love yourself, okay, the reason why you have purpose is because you make decisions based on what's going to be good for you. See, I'm going to say to myself, well, Am I really going to eat that food? Because really that's just clogging up my arteries. And in the long term, that's going to cause cholesterol and all kind of other problems in my life. So I'm not going to do that because I love me. Or I'm not going to hang around with Joe Blogs because whenever I'm around them, I don't feel good about myself. And I have to try and be someone that I'm not. So because I love me, I'm not going to be around that person. So it creates purpose and meaning. And then you start to do things that's going to make you great. You start to do things that's going to make you flourish. You start to invest time with people that value you, that people want to hear your saying and your opinion on things, that people like to have you around. It changes everything. So we have to have self-love. And so I encourage you all today, give yourself some of that loving that you give to your loved ones. You deserve that kind of love. We all deserve it. And charity starts at home.